Pansin ko halos lahat ng brands naglalabasan na kanilang mga tablet and mga budget tablet na ready for you to go back to school or yung mga anak ninyo to go back to school. This is the all-new na Infinix na XPad 20. This is more of a student-friendly na tablet more than a gaming tablet. And ano nga meron dito sa kanilang specs? Powered by the MediaTek Helio G88. Teka muna. This is 4G LTE powered. So meaning, pwede mo lagyan ng SIM card. Meron din siyang Infinix AI that would come in handy pag nagle-learning ka. Pwede siya mag-multi-device collaboration with other Infinix na devices. Powered by Android 15 and meron siyang 2 years na security patches. Plus, meron siyang free na leather case. Ayos, di ba? More details after this quick intro. Now, si Infinix XPad 20 would come in 2 variants. Ang kanyang 428 would come at a price point of 6,499 and ang kanyang 8256 would come at a price point of 7,499. If I were you, grab the higher variant. It's just 1K difference, doble ang RAM and doble ang kanyang storage. And for sure, meron din siya mga promo for the early bird buyers. More info on the description box below or just simply click the product link. Now, one of the good things dito sa kanya is marami siyang color. Hawak ko dito is the Stellar Gray. Meron din siyang Forest Green, Dreamy Purple, and Rising Red. One thing that I like dito sa kanya is unibody kanyang likod. And matte finish siya, so definitely wala kang makita mga fingerprint smudges. Ito ang kanyang camera module and the other one is a LED flash. Meron kang speaker dito sa babaw and you also have another speaker dito together with yung kanyang audio jack na nandyan pa. One thing to like dito sa kanya, yung kanyang SIM tray can accommodate isang 4G SIM and isang micro SD expansion. Pakita ko sa inyo 4G capability niya. Now, isa sa pinaka-advantage ng XPad 20 ni Infinix is pwede mo lagyan ng isang SIM card na 4G. So, insert mo lang siya dito and pwede ka rin maglagay ng extra na micro SD card if you need it. Kaya so makita mo, mobile network is Globe and naka-voice over LTE na siya dito na signal. And na-try ko different network, Globe, Smart, and dito, lahat gumagana. So, you don't have to worry dito na wala kang masasagap. Another thing na nagustuhan ko rin dito sa kanya is pretty okay naman kanyang display and symmetrical din ang kanyang bezels. Now, ito si Infinix XPad 20 is being powered by the MediaTek Helio G88 4G. And nung sinalang ko to sa Antutu benchmark, nakakuha siya ng 267,000 points. Ito ang kanyang breakdown scores. 200 ka ng loop score sa OneLev Extreme with a 99% na stability. Ito ang score na kuha ko dito sa Geekbench, kanyang CPU benchmark. Ito naman sa kanyang GPU benchmark. Okay naman kanyang thermals and it throttled to 77% ng kanyang best performance. So pag everyday na multitasking dito sa tablet na ito, I would say maning-mani, kayang-kaya, walang problema. I did even edit some videos dito on CapCut and well, it's really easy. And quickly pakita ko lang sa inyo kung paano gamitin ka ng Voice AI si Folax. Here goes. Now, since this is being powered together with AI and meron din siyang integration with DeepSeek, so we'll just use yung kind of AI here to help us para malaman natin exchange rate for today and probably tell us kung ano mga restaurant na nearby dito na pwede natin puntahan. So, here goes. Hi, Folax.
I am coming.
Tell me the exchange rate between US dollar and Philippine peso for today.
Hello, I can certainly help you with that. As of today, July 5th, 2025, in Pacific Standard Time, the exchange rate between the US dollar and the Philippine peso is approximately $1 56.25 Philippine peso. Please note that exchange rates can fluctuate throughout the day, so this is just an estimate.
Okay. Hi, Folax.
How can I help you?
Please show me nearby fast food restaurant. So yan, makita na siya mga restaurant na malapit dito. So, yan. You can use AI like that and even more. Now, one of the things na okay din dito sa kanya is quite big ang kanyang battery. 7,000 mAh ang kanyang battery, which is definitely huge for a day-to-day basis na usage. One of the things that surprised me dito is less than half kilo ang kanyang bigat at around 495 grams. And it also comes together with a 10 watts na charging capability. And it also can support reverse wired charging, and it can act as a power bank. Nung ginamit ko naman to as my daily driver to do my research and do some other things na online, kaya naman na magtagal ng one whole day, walang problema. And another thing na napansin ko dito sa kanya, matipid naman siya sa battery. And nung sinalang ko to sa PC Mark na battery stress test, under 50% brightness and 60 Hz screen refresh rate, 13 hours and 17 minutes na screen on time. Not bad. Now, quickly pag-usapan lang natin kanya display. 11-inch na IPS LCD na may 90 Hz screen refresh rate na may FHD Plus na display. Meron siyang 440 nits sa maximum brightness, which is medyo hirap nga lang konti under the direct sunlight. Pero normally, this is more intended for indoor usage. By the way, meron siyang TUV Rainland na blue light certification, so meaning medyo protected ang iyong mata if you're using this for long hours. And one of the good things naman dito kung nagbabrowse ko sa SOCMED, mabilis naman ang responsiveness on every single swipe thanks to its high refresh rate, and ma-enjoy mo naman siya definitely dahil sa laki ng kanyang display. Now, if you're watching your favorite shows on YouTube, wala ka rin maging problema dahil okay naman ka na display. Wala akong naging problema dito, be it watching mga NBA games, watching mga Korean novela, or just simply watching mga music TV dito. Sold na sold. Now, since dalawa ang speakers nito, isa sa itaas and the other one nandito sa ilalim, let's just simply check kung malakas nga ba ang sounds nito ang tablet na ito. Honestly, not bad ang kanyang sounds. Medyo a little bit above average sa kanyang sound. Pero hindi siya sobrang lakas tulad ng mga quad speakers ng ibang tablet. Now guys, I did try to play 2 games dito since this one, si G88 can handle sa mga casual games like Mobile Legends and si Call of Duty Mobile. Now, pagdating sa Mobile Legends, expect mo na okay naman mag-i-experience ba dito. Wala namang halos na feel na lags dito dahil medyo mababa na naman settings silagay ko dito sa kanya, and the gameplay was really okay. Not the best on any tablet na nalaro ko, pero it just simply gets the job done. Magandang ganang display, not bad, and the sound is just okay. And one of the good things na magustuhan mo dito sa kanya is okay ang kanyang touch response and wala kang maging problema gaming with Mobile Legends. Pagdating naman sa Call of Duty Mobile, okay rin naman siya. Nilagay ko naman siya sa medium graphical settings and it was able to handle naman with ease. Though there are times na medyo may slight lags na na-feel ko along the way, pero hindi naman siya masyado nakaka-affect sa gameplay. Yung viewing angle is big and the touch response is okay. So definitely, playing Call of Duty Mobile is also okay dito sa Infinix Xpad 20. Now, one of the good things dito sa kanyang package is kasama free itong kanyang leather case. And pwede mo siyang gawing tablet stand dito sa likod. Ifo-fold mo into triangle. And, well, you can watch your favorite shows anywhere, anytime. And I'm pretty sure sobrang handy ito. Quickly, pag-usapan lang natin ang kanyang camera. Ang kanyang likod is a 8MP na shooter which can shoot up to 2K na 30fps. And ang kanyang front-facing camera is 5MP which can also shoot up to 2K and 30fps. Now, tingnan natin some of the shots na nakuha natin dito sa Infinix na Xpad 20. Now, normally, hindi mo naman gagamitin ang iyong tablet to just go out and take some shots, no, random shots. Pero just for demonstration purpose, pakita ko lang sa inyo some of the shots na nakuha natin and checking out some of the outdoor shots na nakuha natin. And honestly, not so bad naman ang mga shots na ito. Just don't expect too much kasi this is a very simple na camera. And taking a look dito sa gumamela na ito, not bad siya overall, pero pansin ko medyo nawawalan details niya sa kanyang petals. And taking a look naman dito sa flower nito, though it was a bit hard to focus, but it was able to get the job done, pero medyo hirap lang mag-focus. And taking a shot at this one, and not so bad, kita mga details. Ito, I would say, this is not a bad shot, except that pag zoom in mo siya, medyo mapapansin mo soft na siya. Pero pansin ko sa mga greens niya, medyo natural naman siya, hindi siya saturated. Now, tingnan shot naman dito on indoor, pansin ko, not so bad ang ganang shot, pero hindi lang siya ganun ka-bright. And pagdating naman sa mga product shot like this one, okay, not so bad. Ito, not so bad tong shot na ito. Parang medyo a little bit overexposed lang para sa akin. And tinry naman natin ka ng zooming. This is a 1-time zoom. And this is a 2-time zoom. Now, usapang selfie naman. Honestly, I was a bit surprised din dito sa kanyang shot door. Except na pag zoom in mo siya, makita mo na medyo nawawala ang details niya. Though, pag hindi mo siya zoom, I think it looks not so bad, ah. This is another outdoor shot na sasabihin ko sa inyo na not so bad ang ganang quality. And pagdating naman sa indoor, equally said, no? Not bad, pero medyo mas soft na siya compared sa outdoor. And this is another shot na masasabi ko, medyo soft na aking mukha once you zoom it in. And this is another one. Now, I know na probably you'll be using this one for mga teleconferencing or just online learning. So, pakita ko lang quickly yung quality na makuha mo from the video, front-facing camera video of the Infinix Xpad 20. Now, if you're using a rear camera, mas matagtag pa nga ito kaysa kanyang front-facing camera. The quality is okay at 2K, pero medyo nakakahilo lang siya panoorin. So yun guys, nakita na yung performance nito on a day-to-day basis for any student of any type. Okay na okay ito. Basically, you get everything that you need on this tablet. You can video edit, you can play mild games, you can take down notes, and everything else is history. Probably the only thing na medyo so-so is yung kanyang camera, and I don't really expect too much from it. Pero the build quality is pretty solid para sa akin. Yung battery life na is pretty good as well. And binge watching your favorite Korean novela dito is definitely chill. So guys, interested ka na ba dito? At around mga 6,000 plus pesos, meron kang ganitong kaganda na tablet. Kung gusto nyo malaman kung saan nyo pwede mabili ang Infinix Xpad 20, link on the description or just simply click the product link. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And sub to this channel is definitely awesome. I'll see you in my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.